Have you ever thought about how something so small, just a sprinkle of salt, could have such a big impact on your health after 70? For many, salt is comfort, flavor, and tradition. But after a certain age, that same salt can quietly steal away years of life, energy, and independence. Today, let's uncover the dangerous truth about salt after 70 and how a few small changes could mean a longer, healthier future. One salt and the aging heart. As we grow older, our hearts work harder than ever. Imagine Frank, a 72-year-old grandfather who loves his morning bacon. For decades, he never thought much about salt. But recently, his doctor warned him that too much sodium was putting strain on his heart. Why? Because salt pulls water into bloodstream, raising blood pressure like water filling a balloon. For someone over 70, even a slight increase in blood pressure can mean the difference between steady health and a dangerous heart condition. By reducing salt, Frank isn't just lowering numbers on a chart. He's protecting the heart that keeps him alive for his grandchildren. 2. The silent strain on kidneys. Our kidneys are like natural filters, tirelessly cleaning the blood. But after 70, they become more fragile. Too much salt makes them work overtime, like forcing an old water filter to process dirty water faster than it can handle. Mary, age 75, thought kidney problems were something that just happened with age. But in truth, her daily habit of salty snacks had been quietly wearing her kidneys down. By switching to fresh fruits and herbs for flavor, she gave her kidneys relief and more time to enjoy life without dialysis or hospital visits. 3. Salt and the risk of stroke. One of the most overlooked dangers of salt is its link to strokes. For older adults, high salt intake can damage blood vessels in the brain. Think of them like delicate garden hoses. Too much pressure and they can burst. James, a retired teacher, learned this the hard way when a minor stroke left him struggling with speech. His doctor later told him, reducing salt could have lowered his risk. This isn't meant to scare, but to empower. Every meal is a chance to protect your brain. 4. Hidden salt in everyday foods. Here's the tricky part. Most salt doesn't come from the shaker. It hides in bread, canned soups, sauces, and even healthy frozen meals. For someone over 70, this hidden salt adds up quickly. Take Linda, who believed she was eating well by sticking to packaged diet meals. But when she learned to read labels, she discovered those meals were packed with sodium. By cooking simple meals with fresh herbs and lemon, she transformed her diet and noticed more energy, better sleep, and even improved memory. 5. Salt, bones, and independence. Few people realize that salt can weaken bones. Too much sodium causes the body to lose calcium, leaving bones more fragile. After 70, a small fall can lead to a broken hip and sometimes a loss of independence. Margaret, who adored her salty pretzels, ended up with osteoporosis that made even walking risky. But cutting back on salt, adding more calcium-rich foods, and staying active gave her strength back. It wasn't just about bones. It was about holding on to her freedom. 6. Taste buds can change. Here's some hopeful news. As we age, our taste buds adjust. What once tasted bland can start to taste flavorful with just a little patience. John, who once couldn't imagine a meal without the salt shaker, discovered the rich taste of garlic, rosemary, and fresh lemon. Within weeks, his craving for salt disappeared. Cutting back doesn't mean losing pleasure. It means discovering new flavors that support health rather than harm it. 7. Small steps make a big difference. It's never too late to start. You don't have to remove salt overnight. Begin with small swaps. Choose fresh over processed foods. Add herbs and spices. Taste before salting. Even a 20% reduction can improve blood pressure and overall health. Every choice adds up, and every step helps your heart, your kidneys, your bones, and your future. Conclusion. So now you know. The truth about salt after 70 is simple but powerful. It can either be a quiet thief of health, or a choice you control to add more years and vitality to your life. I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever tried reducing salt? What changes did you notice? Share your story in the comments below. And if this video spoke to you, please give a like, subscribe for more general health guidance, and share it with someone you love. Because together, we can make aging not just longer, but better.